What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. This time, I'm going to be going over the D.o.t. hours of service. I got my finger over my government name at the top. That's why my thumb across the screen. Don't need nobody knowing my government name. But I'm going to go over the hours real quick. So, let's do this. You have your 8 hours, your 8-hour rest break, which means that you can work up to 8 hours, but before your 8 hours up, you must stop and take a rest break for at least 30 minutes. The minimum is 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Now you have your 11-hour driving time. This is the amount of time that you're allowed to drive within 14 hours. Well, within the day. You're only allowed to drive 11 hours before you have to take a 10-hour break. You only get 11 hours. Now, you have your 14 hours. You're allowed to work 14 hours on duty. Now, I'm going to get into explaining how all these lines works and how they go hand in hand with each other. And now you have your 70th hour on duty. Now, I'm going to start from the 70th hour. Your 70th hour is the amount of hours that you're allowed to work within the week. You're only allowed to work 70 hours within an 8-day period. So, if I start my clock, say for instance, any day could be any day of the week. If I start my clock, my 14th hour kicks in, and also my 70th hour kicks in. As long as if I'm on duty, non-driving, my 70th hour ticks down. If I am 11 hours driving, my 14th and my 70th hour ticks down. All three of these lines work hand in hand. They work together. Now, if I am on duty but not driving, only my 14 would tick down, not my 11th hours of driving. Now, if I am off duty, say for instance, if I drove for an hour, which starts the 11-hour driving. If I drove for an hour and I took an hour break, my 70th hour will stop immediately as soon as I go off duty. But my 14 hour will still tick down until it reaches 0. Your 70th hour stops whenever you go off duty. Your 14 hours clock never stops. As soon as you start your clock, your 14 hours tick down. Now let's go into the 8-hour break reset. You're allowed to work up to 8 hours before you have to take a 30-minute break. Now you reach the 8th hour, you must stop and take a 30-minute break. Yeah, so within 8 hours, you get 8 hours to work before you have to take a 30-minute break. Now, let's go into recaps. You're allowed to work 70th hours within an 8-day period. Now, after those 8 days, if now you have recap hours. You will have hours that rolled back from the week that you worked previously. So, the first day of the week I worked for 8 hours. Then I worked for 5. Then I worked, I guess I sat that day. I probably was at a shipper, only 6 minutes that day. And then the next day I worked for 7 hours and 55 minutes. Then the last day 11 hours. Then last day 11 hours. Then 10 hours. So, each day after my 8th day, I have hours that I would get back at midnight every day. And once you get past your 8th day, however, no matter how many hours you'll have recap hours rolling back, and you can keep rolling for another week, depending on how good your recaps are. I'd roll for 3 weeks before I had to take a 34. So, if anybody have any questions, just hit me up. Leave the questions in the comments, or go to my email at stakesthetrucker@gmail.com. I'll be glad to help you. I hope this was helpful. If you like the content, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike. Subscribe. Peace. I'm out.